Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. Insider provides discouraging update on Cowboys star Micah Parsons. From the start of training camp, the biggest storyline for the Dallas Cowboys has been star linebacker Micah Parsons. As he remains in a standoff with management, one insider detailed the latest regarding this off-season saga. Over the last few seasons, Parsons has emerged as one of the NFL's top stars on the defensive side of the field. Now, he is ready to be compensated as such. Though Parsons is more than deserving of a sizable extension, the Cowboys continue to drag their feet in negotiations. These tactics are on par with what Dallas has done in the past with guys like Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. That said, things are a little different this time around. Parsons has made his feelings abundantly clear, requesting a trade last week. NFL Insider details the latest on Cowboys star Micah Parsons. Though he's been openly frustrated with the organization, Parsons has remained a professional. He was present for the start of training camp and been around his teammates as much as possible. However, a new wrinkle was thrown into this ordeal when the All-Pro linebacker was absent from practice on Thursday. Following Parsons' notable absence, ESPN's Todd Archer detailed the latest on the disgruntled Cowboys star. He cited that he wasn't at practice due to the back tightness that's been bothering him since the start of camp. For the first time in training camp, Archer wrote, Dallas Cowboys pass rusher Micah Parsons was not on the practice field Thursday, with multiple sources telling ESPN he was dealing with back tightness and received treatment during the workout. Archer also provided a fresh outlook on Parsons' business dealings with the Cowboys. The two sides remain at odds and have yet to reopen talks about a new deal. Jones said he would not trade Parsons, who is under the fifth-year option of his rookie contract this year and set to make $21.324 million. Sources told ESPN that the Cowboys haven't received a call regarding a trade for Parsons, nor have contract discussions between the two sides started. Just days away from their first preseason game, it remains unclear when this ordeal will come to an end. Due to how things have unfolded in recent weeks, multiple members of the Cowboys have expressed uncertainty about Parsons being on the field for Dallas in Week 1. Wide receiver George Pickkins open to remaining with Cowboys past 2025. Once his third Steelers campaign came to an end, it was decided George Pickkins would not continue his career in Pittsburgh. A trade was ultimately worked out which allowed the Cowboys to add him to their receiving corps. Pickkins has 1 year remaining on his rookie deal, so an extension would have been possible upon arrival. Instead, the 24-year-old's attention is focused on playing out his contract year, meaning this could prove to be a 1-year rental for Dallas. Pickkins' first impressions with the Cowboys have been positive, though. "Oh yeah, most definitely," the former second-rounder said, via The Athletic's John Machota, when asked if would be open to remaining in Dallas beyond the coming season. "Because I've watched the team for so long, and the camaraderie. I kind of understand the camaraderie more than I did in Pittsburgh. I think I definitely understand it more here, the people more here than I did with the Steelers." Off-field issues such as character and punctuality were talking points during Pickens' time in Pittsburgh. Head coach Mike Tomlin went as far as publicly noting the Georgia product needed to grow up, making it little surprise a parting of ways was deemed beneficial for all involved. Pickens striking an optimistic tone with respect to his acclimation with his new team only means so much before the regular season has even started, of course, but it is at least a positive start to his Dallas tenure. The Cowboys have CeeDee Lamb attached to a $34 million per year pact through the 2028 season. He will be counted on to continue operating as the team's #1 receiver this year and for many more after that, but intrigue exists with Pickens in the fold as the second member of what could be a strong tandem. Averaging 16.3 yards per reception across his 3 Steelers campaigns, Pickens established himself as one of the league's best vertical threats. Another productive season this year will set him up well in free agency. A second contract will be lucrative regardless of where it comes from if Pickens can deliver on expectations in 2025. At this point, at least, the door is open to his next pact, allowing him to stay in place with the Cowboys. Cowboys announce signing of playmaker as potential starter ruled out for season. The Dallas Cowboys announced a series of roster moves as injuries continue to mount for the franchise during training camp. Dallas is adding a familiar face to increase the team's depth at running back. The Cowboys revealed the signing of running back Malik Davis, who played 12 games for the Cowboys from 2022 to 2023. Dallas released Davis as the team finalized the team's 53-man roster ahead of the 2024 season. Davis then re-signed with the team's practice squad but did not have the same role with the team. Dallas signed Davis as offensive lineman Rob Jones was placed on the injured reserve as the veteran will not play this season. Malik Davis is being signed by the Cowboys, a reunion due to injury issues at RB. DallasCowboys.com's Patrick Walker detailed in an August 8, 2025, message on X. Rob Jones' neck is moved to IR, which ends his season. Prior to sustaining a serious neck injury early in training camp, Jones had been getting first-team reps on the offensive line. Jones is projected to need 2 to 3 months to recover. The Cowboys are placing Rob Jones on season-ending injured reserve with the neck injury he suffered July 28, ESPN's Todd Archer noted on August 8. He is facing a 2 to 3 month recovery period, but he is now done for the year. He makes $3 million this year. Cowboys will rule out adding outside help to bolster cornerback depth. One of the biggest areas of concern for the Cowboys, which was highlighted during the team's joint practice with the Rams earlier this month, is in the secondary. All-Pro cornerback Trayvon Diggs, rookie Siobhan Revel, who was the team's third-round pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, and veteran defensive back Josh Butler are all absent from the start of camp as they return from season-ending injuries suffered last season. While the players have had some players step up in their absences, most notably former first-round pick Kaiir Elam, the team may not be done looking for help. In an interview earlier this week, Cowboys EVP Stephen Jones did not rule out the team looking outside of the building to address the position's lack of depth. Keeping all options open for addressing areas of need is a welcome change for the Cowboys, because in previous years, Jerry Jones would give the usual, "we like our guys" response. Not actively searching for improvement only accomplishes one thing, and that is setting your team up for failure and disappointing the fans. That's a cycle the Cowboys are hoping to break after nearly 30 years.